One misty morning, as Calvin walked down the familiar path to work, he noticed a flicker of movement out of the corner of his eye. His gaze shifted, and there, nestled among the fallen leaves, was a cute little puppy. The pup's eyes glistened with sadness, captivating Calvin's heart instantly. Kneeling down, Calvin extended his hand, hoping to offer comfort to the forlorn creature. But as much as he longed to pet and cuddle the puppy, the weight of responsibility pressed upon him. He had obligations at work and couldn't afford to be late. Reluctantly, he tore his gaze away from the puppy and continued his journey. Yet, as fate would have it, the following day presented a similar scene. Calvin couldn't believe his eyes. Once again, the puppy stood before him, its eyes filled with longing. Calvin couldn't bear to ignore the puppy's plea for help any longer. Determined to make a difference, he decided to follow the pup to understand its story. Calvin purchased some food and trailed behind the puppy as it trotted purposefully through the bustling city streets. They arrived at a manhole cover, where the puppy sat down, fixating its gaze upon the distance. Day after day, the same routine repeated itself. Calvin observed the puppy's unwavering dedication to this spot and wondered if it had an owner. The puppy's well-groomed appearance suggested it did, but no one approached or looked for it. It seemed lost, searching for something it couldn't find. The puppy's sad eyes pierced Calvin's soul, and he resolved to provide the love and care it needed. He decided to take the puppy home, giving it a roof over its head, food, and most importantly, a companion. The puppy gradually adjusted to its new surroundings. Calvin showered it with love, hoping to heal its wounded spirit. But to his dismay, one day he awoke to an empty house. Panic seized Calvin's heart as he frantically searched for the lost puppy. Eventually, he found himself back at the manhole cover, his heart heavy with worry. There, on the lid of the well, lay the little doggy, whimpering softly. A peculiar sight caught Calvin's attention. An old woman stood beside the puppy, conversing with it in gentle tones. Filled with curiosity and concern, Calvin approached the woman, and with a trembling voice, he inquired about the puppy's story. The woman's voice quivered as she revealed the tragic truth. The puppy's mother had met an untimely end, struck down by a speeding car that callously fled the scene. Calvin's eyes welled up with tears as the sorrowful reality unfolded. The puppy had returned to the place of its mother's demise, faithfully waiting for her return. In its innocence, it couldn't comprehend the finality of her absence. The man's heart ached for the little one, and he vowed to be the best caretaker he could be.